Good morning, my name is Kenya Evans and I'm the District Social Worker for Kennedale ISD. I serve as Patterson Elementary and Arthur Intermediate 5th grade.
Good morning, I'm Emily Whitmire. I'm also a District Social Worker for KISD. I serve as primarily 6th grade at JAA and Delaney Elementary.
Today we're going to speak about testing anxiety. We know testing is coming up. A lot of students are stressed about that. So we just want to provide some tools and helpful tips for the parents this morning. So we're going to talk about, well, what is anxiety? Testing anxiety is an anxiety or stress that is specifically related to taking a test. Oftentimes students get nervous about taking a test and because they are worried about doing poorly. And that usually happens when they have had a bad experience in prior time in taking a test. And so it's just important for us as parents and as staff to be just mindful of that to help keep them calm when preparing and while during they're taking a test. Test anxiety is also really common around this time of the year. And it can really happen with children, but also too with the older children as well. And so it's just very important for us to support them as much as we can. So who gets testing anxiety? Any children that suffer from testing anxiety. And so again, it's really thinking about, if they had a prior experience from that, or just the anxiety, the thinking of something that has not even happened yet. Children can start suffering from testing anxiety as early as 1st grade. And so again, it come in various ways as impacting them as they start to get prepared or they hear the teacher talking more and more about preparing for testing. Testing anxiety can become more common the year students start testing for standardized testing, and that begins at 3rd grade. And so again, how parents can really support them is also having conversations with them about testing and how to prepare for that anxiety, because again, it comes out in different forms. They won't speak it, but it comes out in their actions of their body.
So we talked about what is testing anxiety and who gets testing anxiety. So now we just kind of want to talk about how can we help our students or our children at home kind of feel better about testing and cope with it and deal with it. So we can start with breathing techniques, learning how to breathe. This is very helpful during tests, like in the fray, in the mid of it. This is something they can do to calm themselves down. It's called box breathing, and it starts with 4 seconds of breathing in and then 4 seconds of holding it, if they can hold it for 4 seconds or however long they need, and then 4 seconds of breathing out. And that can really help them ground themselves during tests or even, in the classroom when they get upset. But, it's really helpful for that spike of anxiety in the middle of a test. And then the use of positive affirmations is really important as well. Just really letting your student know that they're smart and they're capable of doing it. Oftentimes the anxiety comes from fear of failure, fear of not measuring up. And so teaching your student or your child to think positively of themselves, telling them, you can do this, you can pass this test, you studied hard, and just wonderful things like that can really give them the confidence they need to walk into the test feeling happy and healthy and ready to take it. And then also there are things that they can kind of tell themselves mentally during the test as well to kind of help ease that stress. And then finally, kind of a preventative for test anxiety is having a study routine. The best way to feel prepared for a test is to prepare for the test. So having 10 to 15 minutes of studying or however long they need and just going over the material, refreshing it, and kind of keeping their mind jogged can really help them go into the test feeling, positive feelings, feeling like they're ready, and feeling like, they know the material, because to know the material, you have to learn it and keep it fresh in your mind. And so for more information about STAR testing and STAR testing dates, we have the official STAR website right here that you can visit, and that'll do a breakdown of what dates are when and what tests are when. But it's typically May 10th through May 20th is that testing season.
So again, we just wanted to provide some helpful tools on how to help your child or the students prepare for the upcoming STAR testing. And so again, we're constantly doing Parent University and different videos to be able to support you guys. And so we hope this one provided you some helpful tools. Thank you.